Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Shaila. Please sit down.
You seem very busy today, ma'am. You have a lot of interviews going on.
Yeah, I had.
If you are free right now, can I ask you a few questions?
Yes, please go ahead.
Ma'am, நான் intellect course join பண்ணி ஒரு வருஷம் ஆயிடுச்சு ma'am.
Okay.
But ரொம்ப நாளா few questions are bothering me. May I ask you now?
At least இப்பயாவது கேட்கணும்னு தோணுச்சுல. Please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Our classroom is designed more like an IT park than a traditional classroom. Why is it designed that way?
Okay. So, traditional classrooms அப்படிங்கும்போது அது எப்படி இருக்கும்? Like a one-way communication wherein a faculty comes, they teach a particular concept, they have whiteboard kind of communications happening, students observe classes at the traditional classroom. So, with respect to our classroom, நம்மளோட infrastructure அந்த மாதிரி build பண்ண கிடையாது. So, we have actually intentionally built our classrooms to look like corporate setups. எதுக்காக அப்படின்னா, right after 4 years of your completion, you'll obviously be working in some IT firms இல்லைங்களா. So when you step into an IT firm, you should feel confident, you should feel comfortable. And the environment ku neenga already over 4 years from day one in our college neenga adukku used to IT na, obviously you will gain that comfort and confidence illaya. So that was the reason why our classrooms were planned to be like an IT parks.
That is a very cool reason, ma'am. Ma'am, traditional classrooms சொன்னதுல இருந்து இன்னொரு question வருது ma'am. Here I have noticed that students speak, discuss, they come and present a lot. Two-way communication is encouraged primarily. Why is that so?
So yes, Shaila, traditional classrooms எப்படி இருக்கும்னா like monotonous-ஆ இருக்கும். One-way communication. Faculty வருவாங்க, ஒரு topic நடத்துவாங்க, students observe பண்ணுவாங்க, yeah, that's it. But for us, it is not like that. It is two-way communications. So faculty எந்த அளவுக்கு அங்கே பேசுகிறாங்களோ அதே அளவுக்கு students will also get involved. They'll discuss, they'll do tasks. அதுக்கு ரீசன் என்னவா இருந்ததுன்னா, we usually communicate with HR professionals from various organizations. அப்போ அவங்க எங்களுக்கு சொன்ன ஒரு பாயிண்ட் என்னவா இருந்ததுன்னா, your students are actually really good at technical. But when we assign them a task, அந்த டாஸ்க்கை சில பேர் பண்ணும்பொழுது ஆப்வியஸாக நிறைய ஹிண்ட்ரன்ஸ் வரும். எங்கே ஸ்டக் ஆகி நிற்கிறாங்க, அந்த இடத்துல யார்கிட்ட போய் ஹெல்ப் கேட்கறது அப்படிங்கிறத அவங்க ஓப்பன் அப் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. அவங்க வர மாட்டாங்க டு ஸ்பீக் வித் த டீம், அவங்களோட சீனியர்ஸ், அவங்களோட மென்டர்ஸ் கிட்ட போயிட்டு இங்கே நான் ஸ்டக் ஆகிட்டேன், இதுக்கு மேலே நான் என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு வந்து கேட்கறதுக்கே they are not feeling good. So அந்த ஒரு கேப் இருக்குது அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. So we thought we should resolve this particular gap. அதனால தான் we thought of bringing in two-way communication wherein faculty as well as the observers, class students ஈக்குவலாக கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்ட்டு then we brought this two-way communication. So இது பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா லைக் இதுக்கு நமக்கு dual advantage இருக்குது. லைக் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஓப்பன் அப் பண்ணி கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணுவாங்க, thereby improving their communication skill. So it is like ஒருத்தர் 2 பேர் மட்டும் முன்னால் வந்து கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணுவாங்கிறது கிடையாது. everyone of the class, they should communicate, they should speak, they should discuss. That is how things were planned.
Wow, ma'am, that's a very thoughtful approach.
Yeah.
Something I've also noticed is that you often emphasize the value of experiential learning. What exactly is experiential learning?
Okay, so experiential learning is like learning by doing. So usually when I was studying, when I was doing my engineering course, எனக்கு theory classes தனியாக இருக்கும், practical classes தனியாக இருக்கும். Say for example, theoretical classes எனக்கு இன்னைக்கு நடக்குதுன்னா, maybe after 3 days or 4 days of time, I'll be having my practical classes. So right when I enter into my practical classes, நான் என்னென்ன theory படிச்சதுன்னு எனக்கு half அப்படியே மறந்துருக்கும். So I'll not have a connect between the theory and laboratory. ரெண்டு different aspect-ஆக இயங்கிட்டு இருக்கும். But actually it is not so. Only when you learn by doing, that particular learning will have its value. அது நீங்கள் மறக்கவும் மாட்டீங்க. So that is why it is not like we deliver the concepts at class and you learn. It is not that way. It is like we do. Together we do. Faculty and the students நம்ம ஒரு விஷயத்தை செஞ்சு பார்த்து அதில் இருந்து தான் நம்ம கற்றுக்குவோம். That is what we mean by experiential learning. You experience what it is.
Yes, ma'am. I agree to that. It is very useful.
Yeah.
Ma'am, புதுசா இங்கே வந்து பார்த்த thing என்னன்னா, there is group wise seating instead of traditional row wise seating. What is the reasoning behind this, ma'am?
Okay, so we also have a reason for this. Why? Because when you step into corporate world அப்படின்னா, there it is not a solo run. Maybe in classrooms நீங்கள் இண்டிவிஜுவலாக இருப்பீங்க, but when it comes to corporate, you work as a team. Like you have a team leader, you have team manager, and you have a team under them. So developer இருப்பாங்க, tester இருப்பாங்க, அது மாதிரி analyst இருப்பாங்க. So everyone will work as a team. அப்போது அந்த என்விரான்மெண்ட்டை இங்கே கொண்டு வந்தால் எப்படி இருக்கும்? டீம் பில்டிங்கை டே 1லேருந்தே கொண்டு வரணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு தான் we had this kind of sitting. So for in classrooms we also drive tasks as groups இல்லைங்களா. ஸோ இண்டிவிஜுவல் டாஸ்க்ஸும் அசைன் பண்ணுவோம், பட் குரூப் டாஸ்க்ஸுமே நிறையா இருக்கும். அதோட ரீசன் என்ன அப்படின்னா, நீங்கள் கார்ப்பரேட் வேர்ல்ட் போனதுக்கப்புறம் அங்கே குரூப்பாக நீங்கள் பில்ட் பண்ணுற குரூப்பாக நீங்கள் இன்வால்வ் பண்ணி ஒரு டாஸ்க் பண்ணும்பொழுது யூ ஷுட் நாட் ஃபீல் தட் அன்யூஷுவல் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு மோட்டோ தான்.
Yes, ma'am. I actually have observed this when during group activities we can easily shift to group settings.
Yeah, exactly.
And we start discussions very easy.
Sofas irukku, you have galleries to
Yes,
sit as groups and to do your activities.
I don't know, this much thought went into something very simple.
Yeah, it's actually we are trying to mimic what a corporate world is right from the day one of your college. That is the motto.
Okay.
The other objective is that for you to not feel unusual when you enter into the IT industry.
Okay. When I recently did my presentation on learnings from the Google Developers Fest,
Yes.
I noticed that there were digital podiums with interactive touch panels. Why was this system introduced?
Okay. So if you want me to answer this question, I have two perspectives. One, student perspective இருந்து சொல்லலாம், faculty perspective இருந்து சொல்லலாம். Say student perspective இருந்து சொல்லணும்னா, say when we have normal whiteboards, no, when the classes happen in experiential way wherein we have to pitch in so many things on board, usually we face in the same side like how students are facing. So we are not facing students, we'll be facing in the opposite direction. So we'll not know whether students have understood it or not, the things that are being delivered. So and there were labs irukkum. In order to not have that labs, we planned on this wherein I'll be just using the digital podium and I'll be writing it. Whatever things I wanted to pitch, I'll be pitching using the digital podium. That will actually be mirrored on your interactive panel. So I don't have to turn back. I can just look at your faces and I can deliver my concepts. So it actually, from a faculty's perspective, no, it actually helps faculties. எதனால அப்படின்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா, I'm a kind of faculty wherein I can understand whether my students have understood a concept by just their facial expressions. அவங்க முகத்தை பார்த்தே நல்லா கண்டுபிடிச்சிட முடியும் நான் டெலிவர் பண்ண போகிற கான்செப்ட் அவங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சிச்சா இல்லையான்னு. ஸோ இட் ஆக்சுவலி ஹேட் ஹெல்ப்ட் மீ அ லாட். ஸோ உங்களோட ஃபேஷியல் எக்ஸ்பிரஷனை வச்சு புரிஞ்சிருக்கு, ஓகே, ஸோ வி கேன் ஸ்கிப் டு த நியூ பார்ட். புரியல, ஐ ஹாவ் டு ரீஎம்பாசிஸ் ஆன் த சேம் டாபிக் அப்படிங்கிறத ஐ கேன் ஈஸிலி அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். ஸோ தட் வாஸ் அ மோட்டோ.
That's very convenient and beneficial for both students and teachers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, ma'am. Another thing is we often have professionals coming for sessions like Pro Power Talks, Art Talks. How is this beneficial?
So how is this beneficial? Yeah, fine. So when we were discussing about classroom, I told you one thing, like mimicking exactly what an IT organization looks like. So when we could give classrooms in that way, obviously we should also give sessions from those IT professionals for you to know the current trends and technologies, right? That is the motto. So obviously you would have attended so many Pro Power Talks, Art Talk sessions.
Yes,
so what do you gain from that?
I agree to what you've said. I come to know what the current trends are in the industry.
Exactly.
And what skills are in demand. What I can do to update myself also.
Exactly. So beyond textbooks, you don't stick only to what textbook teaches you, because textbooks and industry, academia and industry, there is a lot of gap between that. To reduce that particular gap, we aim for such sessions.
Yeah, that's really thought out.
Thank you.
And once I stayed over for a hackathon. When I crossed the classroom, I noticed that it's still open and the seniors or juniors are sitting there talking something very actively. What is that about?
Okay, so those are dim light and moonlight sessions which we usually conduct to students to learn about new techs and trends. Because we have an academic load, we have basic infra things which is to be covered in case of your syllabus. When we have a look at the time constraint for us to cover that, only the time which will be sufficient will be very less. But when it comes to learning new techs and trends, the classroom time will not be sufficient. Beyond classroom learning is actually expected from the students. So in such cases, what we usually do is we pull in students who are interested to sit for extra hours and learn some new trends. So they do learn. They form themselves as a team based on their own interest. Like we have a team from our first year and second years doing game development, and one team doing game designing, and another team learning blockchain. And so they team up and they come up and learn some new technologies. So that is the motto, like beyond your syllabus, beyond your academics, what is that one particular tool which you would like to learn, tool or tech? That was the motto.
I I should definitely join one of those teams.
Yeah, exactly, because that just being one in the crowd will not help you, right? You have to stand out from the crowd. So for that case, you should learn something extra. You should sit more than class hours, and you should be learning now. So that is the thing.
Yes, ma'am. And from this conversation, I can clearly conclude that even the infrastructure is built in a way to encourage industry-ready learners.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for answering my questions.
Fine, Shaila. Do you have any more questions still? So next year when we won't repeat it, right, ma'am? It's been 2 years. I joined Intlet and I have few more questions. Abdina?
No, ma'am.
No?
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.